We're back at Coyoacán on a Friday night, and I don't know if you can see the difference behind me of just how many people are actually here. Oh, let me see if I can get somebody. Nope. Okay. Now that I'm trying to talk about it, there's no one there. But there's a substantial amount of people, and there's just a lot more tourists here now too. And of course, they're wearing shorts like we talked about earlier. No more as you can see. I can't say as you can see anymore. I already say that too much. One thing I wanted to definitely point out though is there's a lot of street vendors here, and it's considered rude here to take pictures of them without their consent. If you want to take pictures of the street vendors, just ask them. They're out here to make money, they're out here to do their business, and a lot of times if you just give them 20 pesos, they'll be happy to let you take pictures of their entire stand, but you're essentially stealing their property when you take pictures. But yeah, we look a little rough right now. It's been a very long day. We went with her mom earlier to, well, her mom's an English teacher, so sorry we look a little rough today. It's been a very long day. We went with her mom early this morning and spent from probably about 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock there. Her mom's an English teacher here, and she wanted to bring in a native speaker to her classroom. So I went and saw the 3rd grade class and the 6th grade class and talked with them and had conversations. And it's just amazing the difference of how much they embrace languages versus the southern states in the United States. Right after that, we came here to Coyoacán after spending time with her mom, and yeah, my hair is just all over the place, and I guess yours is a little bit too. She spent a little time fixing it before we hopped on camera. You got anything for me?
No.
You sure? You got nothing else to say for me?
Unless you want to explain how.
This is your hometown. That's sexy. Wow. Oh yeah. Be prepared for that if you come to Mexico City. I feel like my nose gets stopped every 2 hours or so. You don't really feel the contamination, but your nose will eventually it'll add up. The best way to get to Coyoacán is to go to CEU, which I recently found out is just a C and a U. It's not a full word like I thought it was. So, it's taking the bus to CEU. That's a terrible pronunciation, but take that, go through the entire shopping center, and you'll find a smaller bus that says Coyoacán on it, and you hop onto that, and it's actually slightly cheaper. I think it's, 6 pesos to get here? Versus the 7?
$5.50.
It's $5.50 versus the typical 7 that I typically have to pay for the other buses. Just be prepared, those buses are rather small. I kind of have to sit with my knees tucked up in my chest almost.
That and be prepared with sunscreen, because otherwise you will finish like him.
Oh my.
He's that's because he didn't wear sunscreen.
It doesn't hurt. It looks bad.
I mean, if your skin is so sensitive, you should wear sunscreen.
I'm not sensitive.
Not like him. He's gonna get cancer eventually, but who cares?
Great. That's thanks for building me up there, baby. So, just a heads up, the buses can get rather packed and hot, but if you're willing to tough it out, it's an absolutely beautiful city. The buses, it gives you almost the native kind of experience of just being here and what they go through on a daily basis. And so I highly suggest taking that. If you only hop on Uber. Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can.
Can you hop on Uber? I don't think you can hop on Uber. Okay. Well, if you take Uber all the time, I think you're missing out on a critical part of the city. Taking the buses, you experience kind of how they live.
But if you really don't have any idea how to use the subway, buses, even taxis. If you don't know them, don't take them. Use Uber,
Okay.
it's fine.
Yeah, well, okay. The bus is a little easier. I can pretty much say in Mexico City, avoid the taxis. Just don't even use them. They will take a lot more money than you expect. This is due to I would say this is due to the traffic. I mean, they're still charging you the whole time they're sitting still. And it can get rather expensive, especially in times like 3 o'clock is kind of their rush hour. 3 and 7, I would say. And so if you can avoid taxis, you'll save a lot of money. Uber is definitely the way to go in that sense. We've been here for almost a week now, and we've not once taken a taxi. We've used the buses, the metro, and Uber.
Also, sorry.
Go ahead. You're fine, baby.
Also, if you don't know where you are, like if you lost or if you're trying to find something, and you always see policemen around wherever, like okay, so either way, you will find a lot of policemen or police officers around Mexico City. So if you lost or you're trying to find something like, I don't know, like where's Coyoacán or where's the subway or where's this, just go talk to them, tell them donde está something, and they will help you.
And in any case, what I did that's extremely helpful, I only know a little bit of Spanish. I'm currently trying to learn it, but you can download Google Translate onto your phone as an app, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now, but you can actually download a specific language. And I just downloaded Spanish so that I can use it at any time. I don't have to have internet or anything like that. And this can be extremely helpful, because if you don't know how to say something, you can always type it into Google Translate, have it translate to Spanish, which is not always the best translation, but it's better than not having anything or trying to flip through a book that you get one word at a time. This can really speed up the process. You can always just show it to the person and and then flip the language and have them write it right back to you, and it translate it to English for you. That, or I mean, heck, I would say try to say it off of at least give it one go of trying to read it off of Google Translate and say it to the people that you're trying to talk to. That way you can kind of that way you can kind of learn a little bit of these phrases, learn certain things like disculpame, that was terrible. Disculpame, which is excuse me. That's just how you get attention. It's not, and if you're trying to go through a crowd, we only have one word for excuse. Here is disculpame if you want to say, if you want to get somebody's attention. It's compromiso if you're trying to get around somebody. So like if you're trying to go through a crowd of people, you're trying to push past somebody, just say, and it's completely not rude here to go compromiso and just walk. Versus like United States, you have to wait for the response from that person. Here there's just so many people that are kind of used to it.